The Angel Appearing to Shepherds by Rembrandt van Rijn is a startling depiction of divine intervention into an ordinary moment. Rembrandt is widely regarded as the greatest printmaker of the 17th century. His achievements in the medium of etching were to a large degree rooted in an innovative approach to etching's most essential and inherent element, namely the exchange between the darkness of the printer's ink and the corresponding lightness of the paper. Completed in 1634, The Angel Appearing to Shepherds was a relatively early print by Rembrandt. But this astonishing etching was a watershed print, not only in Rembrandt's art, but also in the history of printmaking. In this etching, Rembrandt created an awe-inspiring convergence of light and darkness that was unprecedented in European printmaking. Rembrandt was arguably the first printmaker to approach etching as a medium equivalent to painting. Previously, artists had mostly employed printmaking as an expansion of drawing. Rembrandt pioneered new techniques of combining etching and drypoint. This method produced subtle gradations, more like painting. Rembrandt's line is soft, as if it were applied by a brush. The Angel Appearing to Shepherds unites technical process and spiritual purpose. In the etching process, the subject is depicted through dark ink on light paper. And Rembrandt's purpose here was to visualize the transformation of the mundane by the supernatural. Both Rembrandt's method and his iconography visualize a convergence of light and darkness. A burst of light reveals the figure of Gabriel. The sky behind him is pulled open by cherubs. A dove representing the Holy Spirit descends from heaven. This radiance, as it cascades across the landscape, illuminates a chaos of activity. The angel's pronouncement, "Be not afraid," goes mostly unheeded. The shepherds respond to the angel's sudden appearance in a variety of ways. One shepherd joins the panic stampede of animals. Another shepherd kneels in terrified amazement. The routine hours of their night has been interrupted by eternity. Rembrandt's composition is an intersection of two dramatic diagonals. From the upper left towards the lower right is a light which emanates from a realm beyond the world depicted. The brilliance of this light is compositionally balanced by an equally strong presence of darkness that rises from the lower left toward the upper right. The effect of Rembrandt's method is a darkness that reads as visually rich as the light. This is Rembrandt's first print of a nocturnal scene. Perhaps he was looking for a subject that offered the potential of experimenting with a contrast of light and darkness. Throughout his life, Rembrandt found artistic inspiration in the Bible. If Rembrandt was seeking a biblical narrative in which the darkness of night is suddenly transformed by the radiance of heaven, the angel's appearance to the shepherds was a perfect fit of subject and purpose. Rembrandt's choice of this nocturnal subject corresponded with his effort to explore and expand the boundaries of the etching medium. One of the central themes in Rembrandt's art is the convergence of the divine and the everyday. In this print, socially insignificant shepherds suddenly become witnesses to eternity. As a consequence of this moment of angelic encounter, their perception of reality is forever altered. The visual impact of Rembrandt's print is designed to evoke within the viewer a sense of the spiritual shock of an angel suddenly appearing out of heaven. Through the visual brilliance of Rembrandt van Rijn's The Angel Appearing to Shepherds, viewers find themselves in the presence of glory.